Hello and happy Tuesday. My name is Wendy Lee and I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the US. And thank you for joining me in my studio for a little bit of crafty fun today. So what are we going to do? So if you follow my blog at CreativeLeeYours.com, then you saw a post on Monday that showed you what we're making today. So I gave a sneak peek. So we are going to make this adorable, love it, little Tombstone treat box. It's a really good sized box and will hold quite a bit of treats. So I meant to pull out some other things to see what can fit into it, but we're going to have some fun with this today. So this is one of the project duos. So when I say project duo, it's a 3D as well as a card project, right? So this is one of the project duos that you get the PDF tutorial for free when you are one of my newsletter subscribers. So you can subscribe on my blog. I will make sure I put the link in the video as well. So you guys can join my email list if you're not already on it. That's a great way to keep up with everything I've got going on. And you get free tutorials every month, but this month, extra 12. So you can join any point in time and you will get those lovely tutorials. Okay, what else? Oh, tomorrow, I want to make sure you guys know before we jump into our crafty fun today, I want to make sure that you know that tomorrow, October 20th, starts our annual stamp sale. And this year, Stampin' Up! Has made it even bigger and better than before by offering us every single cling stamp set that is in our 2021-2022 annual catalog is going to be discounted 15% off. Woohoo, I love it. So it does exclude host sets, but everything else. There are some really good stamp sets in that annual catalog that you might want to get your hands on. Now, you may already have a long wish list, and this is your time to give a little early Christmas gift to yourself. Yay! Now, I will tell you, if your list is long, go ahead and join my Diamonds team, because then you can take advantage of the sale price and get even more in your starter kit, right? And we have so much fun on our team. You get to enjoy your discount. You get to be a part of our great group, and there's lots and lots of perks on that. So if you've got questions, let me know, and I will answer those for you and help you get started if you need to. All right, so remember that starts tomorrow, October 20th. All right, let's get down to our crafty fun. I'm going to go ahead and switch the camera over. All righty, let's jump in. All right, I'm going to check to make sure I am in the right place on Facebook, right? Always important to be able to find you guys and make sure that you're seeing me. And then I went live in the right place, because that happens a lot. So easy to get into the wrong place. Dun, dun, dun. Maybe. Oh, I'm not seeing it yet. My internet might be acting a little bit strange today. So we'll just give it a moment and see if it pops up. Maybe I missed it. Let's try again. Well, all right, where am I? It doesn't show I'm live. Well, hopefully I'm connected and you guys can hear me. You're probably talking to me and I just don't even know it, do I? Happens. Let's see if that helped. Yes, I found us. Yay! Thank you, Jean. Yes. Bundle pricing still beats the sale if you want that too. Yes, that is a really good point, Jean. Oh, it's 30 degrees. Yeah. So I'm glad, I have to tell you, I'm glad I don't live in beautiful Oregon, because that's too chilly for me. So yes, so you are correct. If you've got a bundle that you're looking for, the bundle pricing will still beat the sale. If you want the dies too, the sale is 15% off of just the stamps. So when you buy a bundle, you get 10% off both. So anyway, check your math, see what you want to do. You may not want some bundles. You may just have stamp sets that you want. So, all right. So what are we doing today? So we are going to create this trait box that I mentioned. And again, this is part of my little project duo, my first tutorial that you got as part of my 12 days of holidays tutorials for my newsletter subscribers. So these are already going out in emails. I did a blog post on Monday, so all the details on this are on my blog already. But now we've got the video we're going to do. So what am I featuring? I am featuring the cutest Halloween stamp set and coordinating punch. Now, I will tell you, the stamp set is currently available for purchase. This punch is still not available until it looks like the week of October 25th. The good thing is that you can fussy cut these images really, really easily. So the punch isn't a must have, a super nice to have. So if you want both of these, then great. You should be able to get them hopefully next week, right? The 25th is coming up soon. And then we are pulling out the cute Halloween 6x6 designer series paper stack. And this one has a few more designs. So typically our papers have 12 designs, 6 double-sided sheets, but this one has 8 double-sided sheets. So there's some extra fun there and some really good colors. So let's pull out and start with our box. So these are the Tombstone boxes. And when I first opened mine, I was like, well, how do I know which is the inside and which is the outside? So you will notice when you look at the stack that one of them is slightly longer than the other. So you need one of each length to do. All right. So we're going to go ahead and assemble this box. I'm going to show you how to do it. Super, super easy. Yes, the sale is our cling stamp sets only that are in the annual catalog. And it does exclude hostess sets or host sets, however way you want to do that. So I'm just folding this box along each of the score lines and running my bone folder along it to give it a good crease. That way my box is nice. All right, so I'm going to fold these tabs in, right? And kind of put those sides together. And then these ends are going to fold over and then adhere right down in there to make the box. Stampin' Up made this super easy and the tape's already on there. So all you have to do is fold it, remove that backing paper, and literally just put that tab down. Great, right? Fast and easy. This would be a super fun gift to give out, you know, if you've got some grandchildren or maybe you need to bring some fun treats to your child's class for Halloween. Or why not celebrate with your coworkers and share a little bit of fun as well? All right, so there's one part of the box. Let's create the other side. So almost the exact same thing. Just a little bit different in size, but we're going to do the same exact thing we did. And fold this and tape that down. Again, the tape's already on there for us, so we don't have to think very hard. Now, I didn't do it, but you can stamp on these boxes as well, which I think is awesome. Now, if you're going to stamp on the box itself, be sure to do that before you assemble it. So much easier to do on a flat surface, right? So I would actually do that before I put these sides together. But since I'm not stamping on the box itself, I don't need to do that. So now I can fill this with treats and these just slide right in together. Super, super sturdy, nice and big. I mean, look how much you can put in there. That's a really good amount. Oh, my glue doesn't quite fit in there, but I bet you a roll of glue dots, wouldn't that be fun? Give some stamping giftables, right? I like candy too. I think candy would be yummy. Hey, Susan, so glad you're here today as well. Are you still vacationing or are you back? All right, so let's go ahead and get our decorating going. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pull in a piece of the designer series paper and I want to apply a little bit of color to this, right? So I'm going to get out my blending brush and you can tell I use this one for purple a lot. It's pretty stained purple. Now you can wash these. I don't. I get a brush for each type of color. So like I have a pink one and a blue one and a brown one and a yellow one. but I just kind of run it on the paper. So this may come off purple, but we'll see. Yeah. So I kind of run it off the paper until I'm happy with what color has come off or is no longer coming off. But you can wash these. You just want to make sure that you really let them dry before you go back to use them again. So, all right, I'm taking Highland Heather first, which is my lighter purple, and I'm going to apply a little bit of the light purple to this designer paper. Love it already, right? I'm going to shut this and we'll open it back up again in a moment. Now I'm going to pull in my gorgeous grape and just grab a little ink there and add some gorgeous grape to this as well. Oh, nice. So I'm getting a really nice dark color. Now I will tell you, I re-inked these pads last night. I don't like to use my pads right after I inked them because I think it's too much. It can be too juicy, too wet. But I did go ahead and ink these up last night to make sure that we had really good ink on it. I'm going to try to take some of that grape off my brush and go back to the Highland Heather. I'd like a little bit more depth. Again, since I just re-inked these, I'm getting great color really quickly and easily. All right, so I just wanted that to fade up. Kind of fun, right? Love it, love it, love it, love it. All right, let's do that on our white layer as well. So I've got a little white layer and we're going to put Highland Heather. Let's go ahead and put that all over the top of this. And you can see I'm getting a few streaks. Again, my ink pad is super juicy. So let's see if I can blend that out a little bit. I know as it dries, it will soften as well. Oh, Susan, you're so sweet. So I hope you had a good trip. You got back last night. And I appreciate you coming and watching. It's awesome. All right, so I'm going to kind of let that, maybe we'll put a little bit more up here. I'm going to go over it with the grape as well. I'm trying to decide which end of the layer I want to use. If I want to use the later end at the top, I think I'm going to use this end up at the top, and then I'll add my grape on the bottom. It seems to be turning out a little bit nicer. So I'm going to choose that. Susan, you know you can always go back and watch the recordings of the demonstrations. So, but I appreciate you wanting to come back and watch. I love that you guys join me. All right, so we're just adding some grape, giving it that ombre look. And I'm going to try to get it nice and dark along this bottom corner here. We'll blend that in a little bit more. All right, that's pretty good depth of my color. And again, it'll soften up a little bit when I let it dry, right? Okay, so let's move this out of the way. So we've got those layers. I'm going to let those dry for a minute, and let's go ahead and do our stamping. Okay, so I've got just a scrap of basic white, and let's go ahead and bring in our Memento ink. And you could use any of the fun images. I'm using the little ghost. I think that one's my favorite for whatever reason. So I'm going to stamp that down with a little black ink, just our Memento black ink. And add a little face and hands. So cute. So little sweet guy. All right, let's go ahead and cut this out. So again, you can use the punch. Or again, these shapes are super easy and you could fussy cut this out with your scissors very quickly. Easy, easy cut. All right, so we've got that. We'll punch that out. Get rid of my trash. And then I want to make this little guy shimmery. So I'm going to put some Wink of Stella. Oh yeah, loving that. I think a ghost should be shimmery. What do you think? Oh, I think my computer just died. Well, poo, turning it back on. If you're leaving me comments, I will answer them shortly. Hopefully it'll come right back up. This is an older computer and it does some strange things sometimes. All right, so I got my cute little ghost, and look how awesome that shimmer is. Can you see it? I hope you guys can see that. Nice and shimmery. All right, so we've got our little ghost. We've got our layers. We added the ink too. So I've got a little strip of black. And I don't know if you still have your buddy, embossing buddy, I like to use it. This one's like almost empty. So I like to use it on my dark colored cardstocks. If you don't have an embossing buddy, I know we don't sell that anymore. You know, you just want to get the static off of your cardstock, and you could use like a talc powder. You could try to use that. I've heard that people will use the Swiffer dusting cloths, that those help as well. So you could try that. Let's see. So I don't like to use things that you guys can't buy. I apologize for that. But on black, kind of felt like it was important. So this is my really yucky Versamark pad, right? Blah. So I'm going to stamp my sentiment over to the right because my little ghost is going to go on top on the left. So we're just going to stamp that in Versamark. So Versamark is our clear ink. It leaves a nice kind of tone-on-tone watermark on most colors of cardstock. I say most because, you know, you can sort of see it on the black, but it's not a great visual. And then yellow. Yellow is another color that I find it doesn't show up as well on. Some of those vibrant yellows. All right, so I've got my embossing powder. I've shaken off the excess. I'm going to grab some tweezers because this is a super small piece of paper and I want to try not to burn myself here. Let's see if the tool will reach. Yes, perfect. Hopefully you'll be able to see the magic as it melts. There it goes. So nice. So you just want to heat that with the heat tool until it melts the powder. If you heat it too long, the shine will come off and it will make this dull. And then it could turn it brown. So if it starts to smoke or turn brown, you're done, way done. So stop, right? All right, let's go ahead and build our layers here. So I've got a piece of basic black as well. I will make sure after the video I go in and put all the dimensions so you guys have everything you need to recreate this fun project. Whoops. All right. So we are going to adhere that right to this layer. And then we can start building these on the box. So I'm going to put this designer paper over on the side. Right there. Great. And then I'm going to add this layer right against that edge there. All righty. Now let's go ahead and add this little strip across here, and I'm going to pop that up with dimensionals. So you can use the black ones, the white ones, whatever make you happy. I'm going to grab some black ones here. I'm not sure if that's what I put in the supply list or not. Like I said, you can use whichever ones make you happy. But since my black ones are handy and we're working on a dark base, I will just go ahead and use the black ones for this portion. And so I'm going to lay my sentiment. Maybe I'll come down just a smidge. Yeah, kind of like that right there. All right. And now I'm going to switch to my white dimensionals. And this sheet's almost gone. I've got the edges, some of the edges clipped. So we're going to go ahead. Now you could put him flat, which is what I did on the original, but I think I'm going to go ahead and pop him up this time. Why not, right? Can't have too many things popped up, especially on a treat box. Nice. Okay. So super cute. So sweet. All right, we need a little bling. Let's finish this off with a couple of the matte black dots. Love these. All righty. We'll grab one of these, maybe. A little one, since I've got one still. Just add a couple of dots. Do we want a third one? I don't think it needs it. Normally I work in odd numbers, but you know what? I'm going to go ahead and put one on there. I did not do it on the original, but I'm going to put one down here. Cute, 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 cute. So let me bring back in the original one. So again, this is the original box, and then this is the one I've done today. Adorable. And then the card version, same technique, same for the most part, the layers, they're cut differently in size, but really, really nice. You know, we brought the design on the inside. So again, this is part of my 12 Days of Holidays Project Duos. So you will get this tutorial as well for both of these, PDF tutorial, as well as 11 more over the next 11 days, actually, because the first one's gone out. All right. Yes, I love the depth of the purple as well. So you could choose any color. I just really like this purple black contrast. So I think it's kind of fun, and it, you know, makes it a little spooky, right? But I think you could do like granny apple green would look really nice with this. You could do pumpkin pie. I mean, you could do multiple colors. I just like the spookiness the purple brings, right? All right. If you guys have questions, I'll go back and look through the news feed. Again, don't forget, tomorrow starts our 24-hour stamp sale. So that is every cling stamp set in our annual catalog, with the exception of host stamps, are 15% off. So look at your list. What are those stamps you've been eyeing but not yet jumped into getting yet? So if you were on the fence, go ahead, get those. The sale will start at, I believe, Eastern time. I think it starts at 2 a.m. It's midnight Mountain time. So you guys can get in there. And again, if you've been thinking about the Stampin' Up! Opportunity and would like to be part of my Diamonds team, we'd love to have you. And this sale will give you the opportunity to add those cling stamps into your starter kit and get even more value. So our starter kit is $99, and you get to choose $125 in the product of your choice in that kit. Free shipping, yes. So that saves you quite a bit of money as well. So, all right. Thank you guys. Don't forget to share this with your crafty friends if you're enjoying the content. Give me a thumbs up. Oh, I should tell you, thank you guys for joining, for subscribing to my YouTube channel. I did hit my 1,000 subscribers. Woohoo! Super excited about that. And I appreciate you guys sharing and subscribing to my channel. It's very much appreciated. So hopefully I can get my watch hours up, and then I can start going live on YouTube as well. And we'll add a second video each week. All right. Thank you so much, and I will catch you all later. Have a wonderful week, and I hope you get some time to papercraft. All right, bye for now.